Hey, abuelita, welcome to Smashed on the Beach. Um, this is our epic journey after 65. This is what we want to do. We want to go bi-coastal and have our smash cart in Puerto Rico on the beach and be between California and PR. So I'm sitting on my porch. I'm sorry I was live a couple minutes ago and I kind of touched the screen and brought people in and it was really weird. And I'm really sorry that I jumped out and jumped back in, but I'm back. I'm back. And I wanted to show that I got some fun stuff in the mail today. Check it out, man. Mira. I got my chanclas. I got my chanclas. I got my chanclas. Boricua chanclas. Mira qué cosa más lindo. Mira qué cosa hay. So I'll be wearing these with my pajamas and we'll have coffee one morning. Whoop, whoop. These are so cute. I got them from Temu. They're really nice. Nice and soft and fluffy. Y estoy bebiendo café because I need it after today. I want to tell you, if you guys tuned in earlier, my fish sandwich was off the chain. I know what you young people say? Off the hook. And check it out. I got something else. Really cute. Very comfortable. I have about 5 colors of these. Pero miro estos zapatos. Mira qué cosa más chulimbing. Ah? And they're so cute and comfortable. Oh my God. I can't wait to wear them with my abuelita shirt. See? Puerto Rican abuela. That's me. My firstborn grandson, I wanted him to call me abuelita. And all he could muster up was Lita. So I became Lita and my husband became Wello. Let me see. What is this saying? I'm showing my age here. Okay, we have Go Getter Wayne. Hey, Wayne. We have Brenda's in Oakland. We have Vic 4 DC Moore. Hey. And so I also wanted to share with you that, I got my new Omi cookbook, right? So I'm going to be thumbing through this to read more about my Princesa de la Cocina and compare how she cooks and how I cook and the differences and similarities. I'm sure there's a lot of similarities because it's Puerto Rican cooking. I mean, if you're cooking Puerto Rican food, you have to have sazon, you have to have sofrito, you have to do your, anato, you have to do your cumin and stuff like that. And again, like I said, I've been following her since the pandemic, and she's awesome. She's so sweet, and she's so humilde, and that's one thing I love about her. She's fun. I want to go on one of her girl trips to PR. I'll be the mama, and all the young ones, I'll watch after them. But I wanted to say that I had to have her book. I wanted to share with you another book, Cocina Criolla. This is a book that my mom, Yolanda Mercedes Gonzalez, may she rest in heavenly peace, passed down to me when I was a teenager. And I actually have handwritten notes from my mom. Like, for example, this is her flan recipe. Whoops. Hang on, I just dropped some of her paper. I guess that's her visiting me, right? That's what they say. Pero mira, this is her flan recipe in my mother's beautiful handwriting. And I know it's backwards because I have the phone kind of facing so I can keep myself in frame. I don't know how to keep myself in frame when I'm moving around so much. And if any of you have questions, shoot away. Hopefully I'll catch them. Pero this cookbook was written in, déjame ver, or published, I should say. Ay, Dios mío. The pages are so yellow, mira. it tells you how to invite, uh, how to create a menu. Look how old the graphics are. That tells you how old this book is. Y mira, espérate. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Espérate. Look, that's my mommy's handwriting, and look how old the book is. So that tells you how much how long I've had this book. Make your own achote oil. She has her coquito recipe in here. We have different types of pollo frito a la americana, pollo frito a la milanesa, pollo frito criolla, which is the one I follow. So anyway, like I said, this goes way back. This book goes way back. I'm trying to figure out when it was published. And if you guys have books like this, make sure that you save them and pass them on to your kids, because trust and believe, they become treasures. This is a treasure to me from my mom. This was Stadium Corporation in New York, and it was printed in Spain. Wow. It's from 1975. I was 15 when this book was published. I love the smell of old books. Entonces, and then, there's another book that that I use, Puerto Rican cookbook, that I acquired not too long ago from Angelina Benedita, and she has a lot of really nice, simple recipes to follow as well. The Puerto Rican food history of plantains, the Puerto Rican food history of pork, Puerto Rican food history of tubers, rice and beans, bacalao, and native fruits. So, just a quick suggestion is this book right here. But my focus is going to be this one. And I'm so glad Omi put it in a hardback, and I hope that when she comes to California, I'm able to drive down and get her signature. I want her signature right here on the hardcover side. And it talks, let's see what she talks about. Omi talks about introduction, en tu cocina tu manda, en tu alacena, in your pantry, para darle sabor, los desayunos de abuela, grandma's breakfasts, almuerzo en el campo, a comer. So she lives in, she was raised, I believe, in Rio Grande, and that's not far from where my suegrito and my sister-in-law are, and not far from where I want to have my Smashed on the Beach stand. Let me see. Invite Blazing Sun Goddess. Okay, so it's, I don't quite get how to do this, but it's asking me to invite y'all to jump in. And Nasim, thank you for those hearts and kiss. And look how beautiful. Keep going. Let me see. What does it say? Keep going. Espérate. Something said keep going. I think that's my cousin Brenda in Oakland. I think. Let me see. It says more to join. Nasim. Okay, well, it's just popping up different stuff. And again, I don't have my readers. It's Isaiah. Hey, Isaiah. How you doing? Okay, so I have more joining. And we're opening the floor to questions about Smashed on the Beach, or the journey, or what the future might look like, or any questions you might have about Lita. Let her rip. Be kind, be respectful, and I'll reciprocate. Hi, baddest was it Mobad? Patty cake. Hi, Patty cake. How you doing? Does everybody Everybody out there familiar with Puerto Rican food? If so, what is your favorite dish? Huh? It says starting family recipes and old cookbooks from Puerto Rico. Okay, that's an AI summary. So, yeah. Again, I'm looking through Omi's book, and she does a whole section of drinks. This has got to be one of my favorite. Los tacos de Doña Connie. Doña Connie's her mom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I want some. I can make these. She has the recipe for the masa, for the filling. Oh my gosh, Omi, I'm getting hungry. Entonces, meatloaf a lo boricua. Mira para allá. I think she stuffs it with mofongo. So good. If you're new here, drop a 1. If you're new here, drop a number 1. It's your first time visiting. If it's not your first time visiting, check that heart for me. Give me some love. Show me some love. Let's see. Patty cakes and baddest. And who else? It's Isaiah. Yeah, y'all. I'm glad you're visiting, but give me some hearts, man. That helps the algorithm. It helps TikTok know that I'm alive and well and trying to do my job. Looks like I got about 5. I like it too much. Oh, wait a minute. I just got a picture of Omi holding one of my favorite things, bacalaitos, codfish fritters, Hunty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Are you looking at that? Are you looking at that? That's good. Eso está bueno. Eso sí está bueno, Omi. I love bacalaitos, codfish fritters. Oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta make some of those. Piononos, arañitas de camarones. Oh, Lord. Lord, Omi, Lord, you're killing me here. Entonces, she has a beautiful story in the beginning of the book, and she talks about, in the introduction, first time I opened my eyes, took my first breath was at a hospital in Naguabo. She was born in Naguabo, Puerto Rico. Mira que cosa más bella. I love her so much. I love her too much. She's my virtual daughter in the kitchen. La Omi. Doña Connie, you did good, honey, because Omi is the shiznit. And she talks about her abuelos. She talks about the little 3-bedroom house. She talks about when she moved to the States. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at, mira que cosa. Mira la familia de Omi, mira. Just makes you want to cry. You guys got to go out and get this book, man. No, I'm not getting any residuals, but I do want to meet my girl. So, mira que cosa más linda. Que nena más chula. Mira. La Omi. I know her mama's so proud. Her husband and the boys. Oh, mira que linda. Omi is the queen in the kitchen, baby. Or my princess in the kitchen. I'm the queen, but she's the princess. Look at that. La princesa de la cocina. I love it too much. En tu cocina, tu manda. You're the boss in your kitchen. Straight up, girl. But when I'm following your recipes, you're the boss, honestly. Anybody want to ask some questions? Anybody want to join in? I know earlier today I was talking about getting your checkups done and talking about, let's see, Shamas Hussein. Hey, Shamas. I drink about 2 of these a day, sometimes 3, depending on what my activity level is. And I have my puppies down here. Let me give you a quick peek at my... Here I am. There's my babies. That's, what's your name? Chip. Hi, Chip. And that's Dale. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. It's my girl. And they have their Boricua collars on, of course. These are my babies. I'm a dog lover. I adopted them at the weirdest time in my life because I had just put my dogs down. Well, not all at once, pero they were 18, 17, 18, and 20. So the 20-year-old, she was put down first. And then 2 years later, I had to put the 18-year-old down. And then a year after that, I had to put my 17-year-old down. And I swore that I didn't want any more dogs. And then I saw these two little mutts on the Nextdoor app. And there was no way I wasn't going to adopt them. Forgive me. I'm getting headache. It's so bright. Y también estoy bebiendo más café. Because I got to get through my afternoon, hunty. But it's really worth it to adopt dogs. They seem so much more grateful, so much more loving. And I just really support giving dogs a home, giving animals a home. You know, one thing that I really believe in my heart of hearts is that if my dog doesn't like you, there's a big chance I'm not going to like you either. Dogs have that innate sense of reading people. And also you can tell, in my heart, you can tell the heart of a person the way they treat the weak and the way they treat animals and the way they treat the people that serve them. So it's really important to be sweet. You know, if you have it in you to give, help. You know, I have an elderly neighbor across the street and she had to have recent shoulder surgery. Honey, I'm an accredited staging professional master. That means I used to work with real estate companies and I used to stage homes to sell. And sometimes when I would finish staging a home, they'd be like, oh, I don't want to move. I want to stay in my house. It's so beautiful. You're welcome. That was Staging Innovations. But I said that to say my neighbor, she had a hard time moving around in her garage. She lives alone and she's like, she's in her late 80s. And so I offered to reorganize and stage her garage for her. Hunty, that garage looks like a library. Every bin is labeled and stacked where she can get to them. I put up shelves so she didn't have to bend down to the floor, and it's all lined up against the walls, nice and neat, in 2 levels that she can easily access. Her sons were so happy. They're like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, it's my pleasure. Your mother's a doll. And so when I bake or try a new recipe, especially my smash recipes, like my not so much the bacon smash, but my bacon jam smash, my mango jam smash, my amarillo smash, which is the Boricua smash. I take these recipes that I create and I take them across the street to my neighbor, her and her husband. And I'm like, you guys got to try a new recipe. Honey, say nothing else. They grab their napkins and they're sitting there and they start just like, oh my God, don't lose this recipe. This one's great. And I tell them, no, but you got to give me good critique. You know, okay, well, this one might need a little more salt, or this one might, I'm not too familiar with the taste of a sweet plantain, although it is good. But that kind of feedback helps me perfect that recipe so that when I get to the smash cart on the beach, I have a jar of perfected toppings. I did want to give a shout out to iHeart Burgers. I believe it's very important in our community of virtual TikTokers to support one another if you can. And I support iHeart Burger. Her story inspired me, and she usually has her stand in Sacramento. I kid you not. The best smash burgers I've ever had are from iHeart Burger. Check her out on Instagram and Facebook. You will be hands down. you'll be dedicated customers. My husband and I drove over an hour and a half to get to her, and an hour and a half to get home. It was worth every minute of the ride. And we waited like an hour in line. That's how good and popular she is. So I kid you not when I say, go to Sacramento if you can, go to iHeartBurger and enjoy yourself. You will not regret it. Her name is Erica, and she has an awesome truck. So hands down, iHeartBurgers. I'm trying to get my son and his buddies and my nephew to go out there and have one of those 5 patty burgers that she makes. I'm not going to be offering that, but if I could, I'd eat that. That 5 patty burger will probably last me for like 3 meals. But yeah. Anybody have any questions? Thank you for joining. Who's that? Dan? Is it Dan the Goddess? Thank you for joining, honey. Let's see. There's Chris, the Big Shack. Hey, Chris. Thanks for joining in. Anybody have any questions for me? Did I miss something? I hope I didn't miss something. It says, invite Cheese to join as a guest. Would you like me to invite you as a guest? I want to say hi to, is it Packies? Amelia, hi. Thea, hi. Thank you for joining. Lita, Smashed on the Beach. Giovanni, I love your name. Giovanni, I love that name. And I just want to thank all of you. Oh, I got some hearts from Seamus Hussein. And what is that? I can't read those. It's like I don't have my readers on. I left them in the kitchen from earlier. But yeah, I just wanted to spend some time with you guys and just be about this. What is it? The TikTok life, I guess. TikTok invited me to be an affiliate, to have an affiliate page. And they also invited me to do daily lives. That's a lot. But if it's going to reach more of you to get this channel monetized so that it can help fund the Smashed at the Beach dream, so be it. It's my new job. And I tell you, editing these videos is no joke. What does that say? So you have to forgive me. I'm new to all this. So Lita is trying to learn it. Y'all young folks know it inside and out. I got a flash goal. You got a flash goal view? I don't want to view that right now. I'm talking to y'all. Granny, hey. Guido, hey. Crypto Granny, what's up? Another one granny to the other. You know, I started this whole Smashed on the Beach thing because sadly I lost my very best friend on the planet, Wendy Pagan, and on March 1st, on my mother's heavenly birthday. And when I got that call, it's like the earth fell out from under me. And it's still a very painful transition. She was my person. My sister has bumped into that spot for me a little, and her sister bumped into that spot a little, but it's never going to be the same when you lose a friend of 50 years that was your confidant. She was the yin to my yang. She was the Ethel to my Lucy. She was the Shirley to my Laverne. Said that to say it made me rethink and take stock in my life. What's up, Chabella? What's up, Solar? And what I've realized is I need to reinvent myself. I'm not going back to work for anyone. I'm not giving and pouring out like that anymore because in all the career morph that I've taken over life, all the career, like a chameleon, I've changed. I've gone from the fashion industry to the retail industry, back to the fashion industry. And from there, I went back to school and went into the social service industry. And from there, I went into the hospital industry. And it's always giving and giving. And I thought, I'm making other people's dreams come true. But what about my dreams? And I thought about how Wendy and I used to sit there in high school and plan for our futures. You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans, honey. So you got to be ready. You got to be ready to pivot and shift when life comes at you. Fight, keep standing, push through. And so that's when I was sitting on the beach in Puerto Rico in Luquillo, and I felt my heart was missing, Wendy. And I thought, this is where I belong part of the year. And that's where Smashed on the Beach was born. And when I came with this revelation, there was a teeny tiny little thing on the palm tree in front of me. And as I looked up at the palm tree, I saw a teeny tiny little Jesus, like plastic, rubbery little, those little toys. And it was nailed to the tree, and on his little tiny banner, it said, "You are never alone." You tell me that that's not cathartic. You tell me that that's not divine. Because the thoughts in my head was Smashed on the Beach, and that thing popped up. I said, that's a sign. Okay, Wendy, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. So, said all that to say, when I came home, I talked to my husband about it, and he is so supportive. Now, my husband is my high school sweetheart. Long story short, life took us like this, right? And we, in between relationships, we wind up back together. But this last time, it stuck. And we got married. We've been married for 10 years now. He's my best friend. He's my counterpart. He's the yin to my yang. He is the road runner to my Wile E. Coyote. And he's the Ricky to my Lucy. Chip, don't start barking. My dog is looking at the little ground squirrels that pop up because we live on a golf course. So they start popping up and running across the street and teasing the dogs. But anyway, said that to say, my sweetheart is he's in support of this. He understands my heart. He understands my passion. He understands my need to be creative. And at the same vein, he understands my need to connect with people. That's why Smashed on the Beach means so much to me. I don't want to, at my 66 years, hibernate and disappear. I want to connect. This is my chance to connect with my people, with our people, with our communities. And through Smashed on the Beach, and mark my word, Smashed on the Beach is going to be such a success that we are going to be able to reach out and help people develop their dream and accomplish their dreams. Right now, Smashed on the Beach, we do have a GoFundMe to make this dream a reality, but you can't only wait for people to kind of support and help, even though you watching supports Smashed on the Beach. But hey, they're barking at someone walking down the block. Babies. Hey, you know what? It's all good. Hello. Okay, that's okay. Hey, shh. Anyway, so what I was saying is that I want us, because we have the GoFundMe, that's a small portion of what's going to be needed. So there's also streams that you can reach out to. Look for grant programs that support your dream, that support what you want to do, and then put an application together and submit it and see what happens. And that's what we're doing. I'm reaching out, and I am just doing my PR fashion industry hat to reach out to and social work hat, and reaching out to government streams and community streams and different como se dice, philanthropy groups that want to support women. And we'll see what happens. And if it works out, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. And anything that's given to Smashed on the Beach, I am transparent. Of the $280 raised, I know that's not a lot, but it's a beginning. It's seed money. I took $15 of that and used it to apply for a grant. So that's how I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to let everybody know where it's going and how to build this vision. Because some of you have a vision. Some of you have a talent. Some of you, are going to come along this journey with us, and you're going to glean ideas on how to make your wishes come true, your visions come true. And don't let the naysayers stop you. Don't let them stop you. You're talented, you're beautiful inside and out, and you have a lot to offer this world. You have a lot to offer your community. I see so many talented young people just wasting their time, wasting their opportunities, following the crowd. The successful ones are the ones that don't wait in line. They take a beeline and they make it happen for themselves. They don't wait for handouts. They don't wait for the government to tell them it's okay to take a step forward. They don't wait for the boss to tell them, oh, well, you can't take vacation. They set out on a goal. They have a vision. They have a talent, and they're going for it. And that's what I still have in me. I may be 66, but honey, I feel 26 sometimes. Well, 36 sometimes. Well, okay, maybe 46. But I said that to say age is just a number, but I guarantee you this. Nobody's getting out of here alive. You heard me? My girlfriend Wendy, she was a powerhouse. She was a big dog in the industry that she worked in. And if I learned nothing, I learned that nobody gets out of here alive. Biggest loss. Anyway, said that to say, hi. That's my old neighbor's kids that are coming to visit her son and daughter-in-law. So, said that to say, don't let people salt your journey. Don't let people, tell you can't. Is that Andrea? Hey. Brittany? Hey. Tony? Hey. Mari Gabi? Hey. Anna? Hey. Hey, girl, hey. And then now there's low-key Ionic, hey. Just shouting out a hey to everybody. Life is good one smash at a time. If you have a dream, young people, please go after it. Don't delay. Don't wait until someone tells you it's okay to go after. If your heart is in it and you're passionate about it. This is the workforce development person coming out of me right now. I'm back to my social services. Reinvent yourself. If you've stumbled in the past, take that stumble as a lesson. If you've seen other people fail, learn from their failures and try to do it differently. Like I said, don't follow the crowd, follow your dream. I know somebody's still here. Type hey if you can hear me. I can see y'all are still here. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. Today, with the whole AI move happening, everything's becoming automated, man. But they can't automate you. They can't recreate you. They can't take your ideas and create them because they're all up here. And in order to get this out there, you have to follow this. And you have to be courageous, and you have to be strong, and you have to be determined. I cannot believe how much this TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, since we started Smashed on the Beach, is consuming my day. And if you go to Smashed on the Beach and you go to my GoFundMe, you'll also see other GoFundMes that I support at the bottom of my page. It's not only for me. So, reach one, teach one, help one, lift somebody up. It's all going to come back to you, all that good energy. So stay focused, my people, my smashers. They said, go live, Audrey. Share your story, Audrey. Well, I'm trying, and I'm not. Hey, Mo, is that my niece, Mo, or is that somebody else, Mo? And Golden Brothers, hey. I was a single mom of 2 boys, and I had to reinvent myself so many times, and I have been through quite a few relationships and have had to survive them. And some of it was abusive, some of it was dismissive. But all in all, every time I fell, I got back up because I had 2 young men watching me. And now my 2 young men are out in the world doing their thing. I'm so proud of my boys. They've blessed me with 3 amazing grandchildren. Their partners are amazing. The mothers of my grandchildren are dynamic, strong women. And I love them for blessing me with my grandbabies. My oldest grandson, I picture him with me in Puerto Rico selling smash burgers seasonally on the beach. And I says, would you do that with Lita? He goes, heck yeah. And the baby says he's 7. The baby's 7. He goes, I'll be handy. I'll do the sign. Come get Lita's burgers. Come get Lita's smash burgers. Oh my gosh. And then the oldest one goes, yeah, I'll flip burgers for a minute, but then I'm going back surfing in the water. I love those boys. My baby girl, she's 2. She's 2 years old. And gosh, I never thought that I would see the day where I'd be a grandma. And they are so precious to me. They're the most important thing. And part of building Smashed on the Beach is making a legacy for them. So, get in where you fit in, do what you can while you can, because none of us are going to be here forever. And I hope I can make an impact on a lot of people. And I hope I can reach out and connect with a lot of people. And I hope that a lot of people glean motivation and knowledge. And you can send me a message. You can text me through the website, smashedatthebeach.com. You can go visit me on YouTube, here on TikTok, and I will respond. And like I said, TikTok wants me to set up a affiliate page. I'm still figuring it out because there are things that I want to advocate for. And I know that Home Depot, Temu, and Amazon want me to do affiliates with them too. But I have to take more quick lessons on how to do this affiliate stuff because I'm really locked into, okay, now how do I get the items on? So I have to reach out and talk to them and say, how do I do that? So I'm not really 100% yet, but I'm getting there. Abuelita's getting there. I don't know. I just wanted to share with you guys. Hey, Tommy. I just wanted to share with you guys. And what is that? Blue Banisters and Goey. If you look back at my shorts, I advocated, not because I got paid for it, but I advocated and shared my journey with spoiled child. And I really, really can truly tell you that my skin is behaving so much nicer. My hair is reacting to the ritual of taking that every day. And I've gotten a couple of direct messages from girlfriends from high school and girlfriends that were connected to my Wendy. And they're asking questions about my journey with the spoiled child and how it's affecting me and how I like it and what are the results and that kind of thing. So, everybody has something to share. Everybody every day has something to share. But I guess that's all. I'm out. I'm winded. I'm going to sit back and read some of Omi's story. I'm going to put on my little chanclas and I'm gonna relax and kick back, and you know, I'll put something up tomorrow. So keep an eye out for Smashed on the Beach. Please subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I'll go live or when I put new content up. I'm going to be trying some of Omi's recipes, as well as my own. And, you know, just doing me. Because nobody else can do me but me, just like nobody else can do you but you. Stay beautiful, my people. Stay strong, young ones. Stay focused. Push forward. Okay? I want to see all of you succeed online and in life and in love. Okay? See you at the beach.